What's happening? Man, I'm gonna check out this beautiful, beautiful synthesizer right here, the UDO DMNO, man. This thing is absolutely friggin' gorgeous. It's the newest rendition from UDO. It's beautiful. And man, it's a new approach. 8 voices, basically two identical 4 voices inside of another, and it's a dream come true, man. I'm excited. So I'm here just to check this out today, watch a quick video, and hang out with you guys here. What's up, Twin Cities? Yo, what's happening? Happy Friday, happy Black Friday. Hope you guys went and bought something good. Yeah, it looks really cool, man. It's awesome. So we're gonna check out the actual video from DivKid, and then we're gonna check out a couple sound demos. There's not that many good sound demos out there yet to showcase what it can do, but from what I heard, and you know, it looks gorgeous. This is the new cream dream for me, I think. Anyway, happy Friday. What's up, Captain Energy? So I just want to thank sponsors, man. I want to thank Iowa Trading Company for being the #1 sponsor of the show. Thank Hot Todd Energy for being the #1 sponsor, 2 best sponsors ever. It allows me to stay a shillbilly, not get corrupted by the machine, and always bring you my honest take. So shout out to Iowa Trading Company, one of the greatest merchandiser branding companies on planet Earth. And they are out there for the little guy, the big guy, the middle guy. And if you need anything done, whether you're going to an imam, you just want to make some t-shirts for yourself, make some stuff for your parents for Christmas, whatever you want to do, or you want to actually go out and perform a real show and you need some branding and merch, man, they're the ones that do it. Iowa Trading Company. All right, let's get to it. So what we got here, we got this beautiful UDO DMNO. All right? 8 voice polyphony, dual hybrid binaural synth, stereo filters, absolute monster. All right? Per voice analog dynamic multi-core stereo filter system, deliver a deep sonic palette, extreme overdriven texture scenes to rich organic analog warmth. Each engine features its own dedicated control set, encourages immediate exploration and powerful play. At the heart of DMNO is the play mode system. Instantly reconfigure the internal architecture at a touch of a single control with 8 carefully curated modes that redefine how the 2 timbres interact. Timbres, timbres, whatever you want to say. It's beautiful. Let's check out some videos. So which ones I got geared up here first? I want to do this one first because this is pretty cool. Get the volume on. All right, let's check this out.
Hope you're doing marvellously well. Welcome to Machine of Bristronica. Hope you're having a great time. Feel like I'm really introducing someone formally here. I've got 2 guests and a brand new synthesizer.
Shout out to DivKid. Just gonna react and play over this video because it's absolutely fantastic. He's got a great channel, great show. I'll throw links down in the comments and everything, but this is absolutely awesome. This is from Bristronica, and they're going over the whole thing here, man. So let's get right into it.
We will get to new synthesizer, as I say, which is very exciting. But one thing I've always wanted to ask you and never have, despite having met each other a few times, there was a Eurorack module from Happy Nerding with a Hearn Morley VCO chip in. I understand that was you, was it? The development of this oscillator chip?
Yeah. Well, nowadays you're kind of spoiled because lots of old-fashioned synthesizer chips have been reissued. So you can actually go and buy from Sound Semiconductor integrated circuits with modules like filters, oscillators, amplifiers. You can also buy them from like a company in Latvia, Alpha. But back when I was first making...
There you go, man. The bro just laid out all the companies you can go buy. All the companies you can go buy the chips from to make your own synthesizer, man. So if it's something you want to get into, I think that's something you should get into. What's up, Noir? I know you want this. I know Noir wants this, dude. I know you want it, dude. I know I want it. This is actually, of all the synthesizers out, I know Noir says this sometimes too, man. The synth game gets boring, dude, but, you know, that's why I'm here to try and spice it up during all the boring synth news. But, man, this UDO DMNO is something special. Look at it. Do you want to look at it up close? Look at how gorgeous this thing is. Are you freaking kidding me? Can I make this thing bigger? Hold on. Look at the state of it. Look at the friggin' beauty of this thing. They even got it in black, but I like the white. Look at that. I mean, I don't think there's a prettier synthesizer out there right now. It's got that old school Oberheim look too, right? With the dual engines here, these two engines, super cool, man. All right, let's get back to business.
Making polysynths when I was sort of 19, 20, you couldn't buy the chips. And so there had to be a solution for making sort of 16 oscillators or whatever. And it was to make these little potted modules. But they were used in various things, like Pittsburgh Modular used them in their foundation and in their various modules that they did. And I made a SSM 2040 clone.
Yeah, no, dude. I don't want to pause this too much, but hold on, I got everything cutting across the screen here. I don't want to pause this too much, man, but Noir, you're right, dude. That's why we had to invent the Synth Entertainment Federation, where we're kind of just making some reality TV with all the synth characters. So, because yeah, synth games done got boring, but this is exciting. All right, I gotta let this play for a bit.
Out of discrete transistors and filled them all with resin. But yeah, that was maybe not where I started, but that was where I first commercialized an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember that name, Hearn Morley. It was advertised as such, like it was a big deal, the Hearn Morley chip in the VCO.
Yeah, well, it was my friend and sort of partner in crime then, Edward Morley. So we came across that name.
Yeah. So, as I am now thinking, what came before designing actual component level parts? Getting into building sims, what did that look like back then for you?
I saw.
Oh yeah, the evil pet is super interesting, man. The evil pet is super interesting. Let me just skip ahead to where he talks about the synth, actually. Right here.
Yeah. Do you want to jump straight into new synthesizer? Would you
Yeah.
like to talk about anything else UDO prior to that?
Yeah, we could talk about it. I suppose it's been the fruits of my labour for a little while. This one, I think it's very, like the paint's still drying on it.
Right.
But it's a bit of an evolution of what we've been doing with the Super 6
Yep.
and the Super Gemini and the Super 8. Shouldn't be looked at as a successor, but very much like its own thing.
Yeah.
You know.
It's its own thing, baby. Hold on. Let's get back and look at this because the boys were talking a lot. Let's get the specs here real quick. What's the specs on this beauty? Come on, let's get the specs. Play modes, change the game. Single, play only one domino. You got dual mode. Sweet, they got the domino buttons too. Play both dominoes simultaneously. Split the keyboard into dominoes 1 and 2. 1, 2. First key press is domino 1. Second key press is domino 2. That's exciting. Alternate between 1 and 2 with a cycle. So the play modes are super exciting. Random domino. This thing is friggin' awesome. Look at it. I can't handle it. It looks so good. I can't friggin' handle it. And I can't afford it. That's the damn problem. All right? That's the friggin' problem here. I can't afford it. Our most flexible filter yet. Multi-core stereo filters. Crystal clear. Damn. It's beautiful. Hold on. Let's go to Perfect Circuit and see how much it is. Perfect Circuit. Noir, you should get down to Perfect Circuit and play this. If they got it. But this is where we get the specs. Real quick. The hot and dirty. We don't need any friggin' copyright, when I say copyright, I mean, copywriting. All right, we got 8 voice, 2-part hybrid synth, dual engine architecture, 8 play modes. We just went through them. Single, dual, split, 1-2 cycle, random, chaos series. 2 FPG oscillators per engine with a variety of standard and complex waveforms. Super mode for stereo spread and binaural. Dynamic multi-core stereo filter section. With stereo series and parallel routing. Stereo series parallel routing. Can you beat it? You can't beat it. You don't even really know what it means. But either way, we can't beat it. A variety of filter slopes. Low pass, high pass, band pass, freaking all pass. Phase shifter. Delta cutoff control for spreading dual filter peaks. If any of you have played the Mantis, you know what the dual filter peaks is. That's Twin Peaks, baby. Filter style. 3 envelope generators. 2 wide-ranging LFOs with obviously selectable shapes. Digital delay and reverb send effects, okay? Chorus, distortion, EQ, insert effects. 128 global patch memory slots, 128 memory slots layered. Custom design vacuum fluorescent display. Stereo audio. 40 note fatter keybed, baby, with channel aftertouch. All right, let's keep going. Now you know the specs. Let's go. Concept. What do you guys want? Just hear some sounds? Does the bro play it? Yeah, let's hear some sounds. I just rated you specs so we can fast forward.
It's got different brightness levels. I don't know if you can see there. We're highlighting different parts of the instrument, and it's really, it's just really lovely. And you know, the supers are all hands-on. Everything's there, but this gives you a little bit.
Man, screw the Muse. This is what I'm talking about. The Muse is last year's news. Okay? The Muse is old news. I'm just joking. I love the Muse. I love Moog. Everybody take it easy. I know we got a bunch of new people in the chat. We're blowing through 5,000 subscribers. I'm up to about almost 5,300 now. Another 15 and I'll be at 5,300. Absolutely knocking it out of the park the last couple months. And, you know, there's a lot of Moog fans here, so take it easy and relax. I like all the synth companies. I'm just having a bit of a laugh, okay? So, for those who aren't used to me, get used to me fast.
Of a reason to go a bit deeper, and we just wanted to make every part of it really considered, you know.
Yeah.
Is the core of UDO always going to be polysynth?
I got a core
because you mentioned designing something that's a little bit rawer, more hands-on control. I almost kind of see a world where, as a designer, you might want a little palette cleanser that's maybe a small raw mono synth.
Well,
you've made big flagship polys, and you may think, you know what, I'm going to make like a really raw little one oscillator simple mono.
I think you'll be surprised that this one will actually take you, although it has the resemblances of a polysynth. It has the eight voices. When you actually, you know, let's say, for example, let's put it in a mono mode.
So you got to keep in mind here too, the boss got this pumping through speakers for the crowd, so you're not actually even hearing what this thing sounds like. They haven't even put out, I can't believe the boss haven't put out a demo of this yet, hooked up to an audio interface so we can hear that sweet, sweet non-potato audio. Nobody's even really heard this thing properly yet. That's the problem. But it ain't the problem because this is epic.
It will do your monosynth duties.
It'll friggin' do monosynth. Who the hell said this can't do monosynth? Monosynth is the easiest thing ever to do. It's only one voice. This got 8. Of course it can do mono. Of course it can do mono. Man, look at the screen on this thing. Talk about beautiful.
And if you want to make a really nice, simple, sort of straight down the middle mono sounds, it will also do that. So it's almost...
Listen, everybody in the chat right now, start saving up your money, okay? Because this is the synthesizer you're going to want to get your hands on. If there's any synthesizer you're going to buy in 2026, it's got to be the UDO DMNO, okay? No one's paying me to say that, all right? I'm sponsored by Iowa Trading Company, one of the greatest merchandising and branding companies on planet Earth. And I'm sponsored by Hot Todd Energy, okay? The fuel for the electronic music industry, the fuel for musicians, and the fuel for gamers, the fuel for everybody, the fuel for office workers. It's the fuel for everything. We're about to take on Red Bull. We're about to take on Monster with some of the greatest, most energetic, best ingredients, the hottest energy drink on the market. And you'll be able to pick that up in 2026, man, so buckle up. Yeah, anyway.
Sorry, everyone.
Twin Cities Oxygen. Listen, everybody who's like, man, they didn't give me enough keys. What do you think, you're Mozart, bro? What do you think you're going to be doing on this thing? You think you're going to be playing friggin' Chopin or whatever his name is, or Trotsky, or any of those old dudes? You're not. This is a synthesizer. You don't need 1,000 keys, okay? If you can't enjoy this thing with 44 keys, all right? I don't know what's wrong with you. If you can't enjoy this with 44 keys, there's something wrong with you.
So in a sense, this instrument is that.
Yeah.
However, feature creep, I'm not immune to it. And when I was looking at it, I wanted it to be a real Swiss Army knife and letting it do kind of nice, gentle polysynth.
Listen, Noir, will you tell him, Noir? Noir, will you tell Twin Cities something? Listen, there's people out there making albums with a friggin' mini lab, okay? What's that got? Friggin' 10 keys on it or something? There's people out there making music with their iPhone with like 4 keys. And you got this beautiful synthesizer, the new Cream Dream, all right? Absolutely loaded with effects, beautiful screen. I'm having heart palpitations. It's so gorgeous. And you're complaining it's only got 44 keys? Have you lost your mind?
Type string type duties I wanted to do as well, but it will do the works essentially. So if we swip it back to the, say, a 2-pole type low pass.
Ooh, squelchy.
It will do your greasy.
Yeah, you better go out there and get a friggin' Teenage Engineering table to put this beauty on, because this thing shouldn't go on nothing less than a Teenage Engineering table.
Kind of monosynth duties, as well as kind of I don't know, nice soft sounds too.
That's right, DJ Wojtek, baby. I might not be the best player, okay? I might not be the most talented. I might not be the best musician. I'm not a musician. I'm an entertainer. But DJ Wojtek, who's the cream of the crop, and he knows what sounds good, DJ Wojtek has nominated me as the best synthesizer demo guy in the game, okay? And I nominate DJ Wojtek. Come on. I've been praying to God for 44 keys. You know how bad I wanted 44 keys on a synth? I love when numbers match. 33, 44, 11. 99, Wayne Gretzky. 66, Mario Lemieux. Okay?
Anyway.
Twin Cities Oxygen. Twin Cities Oxygen. Oh, dude, that's the best. Twin Cities Oxygen goes, first he's complaining that it's only got 44 keys. Then the bro goes and said, I'd rather have no keys. Man, that's pure maple syrup mafia right there. I love it.
Just random bits of noise.
Keep interjecting random bits of noise. Great. Can we get a kind of top level feature rundown?
Yeah, sure.
I realise we're talking about these things and
Let's go.
maybe
Run
people
down.
aren't as aware of kind of exactly what it is just yet.
Yeah, well, I would call it like a, trying to invent a name for the category of it, like a kind of utility polysynth.
Okay.
It's essentially...
All right, I like that, but that name is not good marketing, my brother. A utility polysynth. No. You don't call it that, okay? Don't call it a utility polysynth. You want to call this the everything synth, okay? This is the everything. If you weren't going to call it the domino, you call it the everything, all right? Some might say even Swiss Army is better marketing than utility. Do not use the word utility. This is what we call the. He should just put the in front of it. If I was going to market this, I would call it the polysynth. When DivKid goes, you know, what are you going to call this? He goes, it's a utility. No. I would have looked at the DivKid and been like, DivKid, you know what, brother? This is the. All he has to do is enunciate the. You look him straight in the eye, you bend in, put your hands in a diamond shape, okay? Lean into him, look him straight in the eye, and then look straight at the crowd and say, DivKid, baby, this is the polysynth. That's all you got to do.
Actually, 8 voices of polyphony, 2 layers of multi-timbrality. Each one's a uniquely independent synthesizer that can be split, layered, bounced off each other, rotated, this one first and then that one, probabilistic, which one it's going to be. It's got a DSP-FX engine, it's got an audio interface, it's got CV and gate outputs for each layer, it's got an analog preamplifier with gate threshold detector and envelope follower, which you can use as a mod source. And you combine it with the computer and the USB audio interface, you can use...
Yeah, I want a synth to take me further, and then I want it to take me beyond. That's right, Fisk. That's beautiful marketing. That's what they should say. This is, and then capital letters, this is the polysynth. It will take you further, and then it will take you beyond. That's how you market it.
Use it as an external processor as well. So
Okay.
consider a little setup with like a row of analog modules driven with CV and gate, fed back into the audio input in here with the gate detection, and then routed with USB to the computer, going through the effects section, etc. It's a really flexible, powerful little thing, so you can use it like as an external processor, as an effect
Cool.
unit, as a gritty...
sounds.
I think it's foolish. You can open up a big window where they take you, basically. So I've just taken the arpeggiators off there, for example. Maybe I'll have a look at the filter on the upper layer.
Bro, if I was going to make a Renegade synth, I'd put a beer opener on the side, 100%. I'd put a beer opener. How come nobody's put a beer opener on their synth yet? Insane.
Try a different filter. Maybe it takes me in a different direction.
Getting wild. Let's check out the next part. Let's go to tumbling interactions right here. We just want sounds now.
With here, this isn't this basic concept. This is just dual modes. So one instrument here is doing one pattern, whereas the other one's doing another. So you can hear that's on fourth.
Yeah, lullabies. You can do lullabies. Hold on. Struggles with driving the voice. Musical accents. Let's check out another video. We got this one here. Let's check this out. This is from Dave Ship. I'll subscribe. I'll like. UDO DMNO. Let's see what we got here. If we got any sounds coming out of it. Good question. What are the filters? Let's check it out. The filters are Crystal clear, completely connected. To analog. All right, so right here, filters. The twin analog dynamic multi-core stereo filters are uniquely powerful and flexible, utilizing a novel reconfigurable voltage controlled topology with beautiful warm sound and comprehensive configuration of filter pairs. They can be done in series, parallel, or stereo mode, where each configuration offering a wealth of filter modes ranging from classic recognizable shapes to bold and experimental options, all maintained. So analog filters. Awesome! Hybrid, true hybrid, baby. You better believe it.
Made another one which is like
Don't get it twisted. This ain't for everyone's like, oh, it sounds thin. This is potato audio. It's coming through those two speakers, then through a friggin' Samsung phone or something. So I love this thing. I think all the ads, man, for Hot Todd, ads are going to be all the Renegades, man. I think it's going to be a pretty viral marketing campaign. It's going to be pretty epic. I think we almost got the first round. The first round of Hot Todd Energy is already almost sold out. So I posted in the Discord, anybody who wants to get in on the first round of Hot Todd Energy, to let me know. I opened up a Hot Todd thing in the Discord, and anybody who wants in on the first round, get in there. But we almost got the first round already sold out. So just let me know, and then all you got to do is say I want in, and then I'll remember.
it is classified driverless.
Hot Todd is the greatest energy drink ever. It's an energy drink for to fuel the electronic music community, basically, and it's absolutely epic. It's a proprietary recipe. It's amazing, and I'm proud and humbled to be sponsored by Hot Todd. Hot Todd and Iowa Trading Company, man, two sponsors that allow me to keep this show honest and keep the Shillbilly vibe going. I can't be bought by nobody, and I mean nobody.
It's not the usual sound I make with this. I usually make these sort of like really like.
I'm going outside the synthesizer and electronic. I ain't going to be getting sponsored by no plugins, nothing like that, no software packages, so I can always bring you the honest take. I can always bring you the hot and dirty, and I don't ever have to worry about NDAs or getting my mouth clamped shut. Okay? So that's how we're doing it. We're doing it totally different than everybody else. And yeah, Fisk, if you want it, let me know. Email me. I'll get you in on the first round for sure.
That one was just, I was playing around with the high pass filter. Really nice clean electric sound to it. The filters are not multi-mode filters. It's high pass, so it is got different modes. Unlike conventional state variable or multi-mode voltage and things, which rely on phase these don't rely on phase cancellation. They're essentially real poles, which is why I call it dynamic.
Super sweet. What else we got? You guys want to know how much this is? Prepare to be humbled by the price. UDO Domino, $3,500. All right, that ain't cheap, man. Listen, this ain't a broke boy synth. Get the black one off there. I want white. This ain't no broke boy synth, okay? This episode tonight is not for the broke boys. This is for the players club, okay? This is for the people out there tucking away a little coin. Do you know what I mean? That's who this is for. 3,500 big bones, baby, for an 8-voice analog filter. I think this is a future classic. This is a future classic. If you ask me, and I'm a pretty good predictor of the future, this is a future classic. And it's a future classic for two reasons. Because it's doing something different It's unique. It's testing the boundaries of sound and frequency. And it's absolutely friggin' gorgeous. And like I said, they're doing something super interesting with the play modes. They're kind of like summoning the analog ghosts of the Oberheim. 2-voice, 4-voice. So it's cool, man. Heathcliff, yeah. But everybody likes different stuff, you know? That's the thing. Everybody likes different stuff. Yeah, the Moog Messenger's a monster, man. The Moog Messenger's a monster. All right, let's check out one more video, see what this one sounds like.
Oops. Excellent. But why is it called domino then? What's the domino theme here? I reckon.
Basically, the idea is this is a domino. Here, this is domino 1, this is domino 2, and you can play with the dominoes. You can A-B them, so on the different note presses, it'll go from one to the other. Or you can split.
I mean, is it worth $3,500? I don't know. Am I going to be able to afford this? Probably not. You know, this is just a dream for a guy like me, man. This is a dream. That's why I call it the cream dream. What do you think? I can go out there and get a Polybrute 12? I can't. I can't afford that. I'm not a musician. I'm just a guy who likes sound, like playing instruments. That's all I am. You know, that's all I am. I'm just a guy who likes sound. That's it. You know? Let's see. You want to hear a jam? Let's hear a jam. Because I'm trying to put together this this playlist for doing the third ear, and I loaded up some jams. Let's hear a jam. What do I got here? I don't want to do one too long. I was trying to pick out some songs. Let's see, what do I got? I'll do a shorter one. I put one in there. Got that one. Tom Sips Away. That one's crazy, actually. Beautiful jam. Let me see. 4-degree synthesizers. Ah, did I friggin' forget the other one? Let's see. Let's just do this one. Let's do this one for a minute. Oh, who needs some peony pills?
Welcome to the Synth Samurai Matrix, baby. yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. I love you. Synth Samurai.
That's Living in the Matrix by Synth Samurai, man. Old school track. And I think that is absolutely cool as hell. So that's why I need an UDO domino. I need to add the UDO domino to the mix. That's just where it is. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm not just some loudmouth here. I'm just messing around. I'm a guy who likes sound. Samurai's music's touched me on the deepest level. Yeah, man, DJ Wojtek, you've been with me for a long time, man. I've been with you for a long time. So, renegades for life. I'm just a guy who enjoys sound, man. I'm not no pro. I'm just a bro. I just love living in the Matrix. Yeah, living in the Matrix. Yeah, living in the Matrix. Yeah. That's basically the line. That's all improvisational jam too. I didn't write any of that. All my jams are just done on the spot. So, and I got the inspiration to do that kind of stuff from Mark Reble. You know, one of the greatest improv performers of all time. Let's check out some deals. What do we got here, boys? Let me turn the music back on. All right, we got synth deals galore for the end of the show before I got to go make some dinner. What's up, Harmonic Sonics, baby? The problem with these synths is that skill is not bundled in. These teasers are biased. Yeah, I know. Creed, hold my beer, yeah. Yeah, dude. Creed, hold my beer. Maybe we should check out Riff Raff's freestyle. Let's check that out before we get going. Hold on. Hold on. This was funny. Machine sent me this today. This is epic. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it, Machines? Come on, where is it? Is it this one? Alright, turn this one off. Might be this one. Is it this? Oh, right here, check this out.
The Lamborghini yacht was a very light lilac, parked out back, catty corner to the dry shack. I found my Philly friends at the Fountain Blue. It's the white Cuban down in Junior. Contrary to you, I can't work in a cubicle. Two Croatian cuties clean my cuticles. The raspberry Rod Stewart. I don't talk about men or I don't wear Ray-Bans. If you fuck up my funds, we could never be friends again. Never try to reprimand the cinnamon Sandman. The edge up was tropical. Life is an obstacle course. Of course I could take a college course in how to drive a Porsche, but they won't teach you about remorse or divorce or why did I clap my hands 2 times and both of my doors went up. It's the baby blue butterfly, the versatile crocodile. My claws were tied, watching with my eagle eye through the strawberry sky. It's the hazelnut Harrison Ford. By age 4, my favorite shape was a trapezoid. By age 4, the Lamborghini yacht was a very
By age 4, my favorite shape was a trapezoid. Oh my God, Riff Raff, one of my role models. Riff Raff, Vanilla Ice, Snow, Color Me Bad, and Mark Reble. Of course, Echo Craft, Machines 1, Hansvold, DJ Wojtek, Noir LeBlanc, Harmonic Sonics, Tactical MIDI, Twin Cities Oxygen, Rourke, Banana Rodder Baby, DJ Doggy Dad, Space Capsule, Vic Corftron, Jumping Man. All my role models. Absolutely love them. Pentasonic, Air. Put your hands up in the air. You should get that song going. All right, what were we doing here? Oh, yeah, back to the deals. All right, back to the deals. Let's see what kind of deals we got, then I got to roll. Cyber Week, digital pianos, keyboard deals. No, thank you. Affordable synths. No, thank you. Here we go. Let's check out the deals, baby. Hey, Leroy, turn the music back on. All right, so we got deals upon deals. We've got the Moog Spectrasonics half price. Now that is a deal. Look at this. Unblock content, please. Moog Spectrasonics, $288. You know what? I ain't the biggest fan of the Moog Sound Studio, but for $288, that's Behringer prices, baby. What's up, Cresshead? What's happening, beautiful? What's up, Chaotic Noise? Yeah, man, Synthwave banger. Look at this. We got the Spectravox. Do you want to hear what that sounds like? Let's check it out.
Moog Spectravox, semi-modular analog spectral processor. At its core, a 10-band filter bank, paired with an analog Moog oscillator and a dynamic white noise generator, forms the backbone of this versatile spectral processor. SpectraVox is a portal into uncharted sonic realms, offering lively drones and colorful tonal sweeps that breathe life into any sound composition.
You know what? This friggin' damn SpectraVox is only worth $288. What the hell were they selling that for back in the day? $700. I don't know, man. But anyway, SpectraVox, $288 if you want a vocoder, you know, kind of like something to make your voice go all crazy. $288, that's a deal. So we'll call that a Renegade certified deal, all right? That's cool. What else we got? We got the Behringer Synth. We got the Behringer Wave on sale for what? Ooh, DeepMind 12 for $640. That's a deal. DeepMind 12 for $640. Behringer Wave is 7% off. 7%, we can't call that a deal. Proton, 9%, can't really call that a deal. DeepMind 12, 16%, baby. DeepMind 6 in the Juno-esque skin. I mean, $479 for a 6-voice DeepMind, that might be a deal. That might be a very, very good deal. Proton for $279, that's a good deal. Behringer MS1 Mark II for $222, that's a friggin' deal. Big time deal. Oh my God, Behringer TD3 for $95. I spent $95 just sitting here thinking about buying a synth. It cost me $95. RD 144. Okay, the Poly-N synth. This is what I'm interested in. I want this thing. 336. Decent. Sounds good. That sounds good to me. What do we got? Simultaneous Poly-N synth, one of the most versatile desktops available. Phase distortion, virtual analog, physical modeling, granular wavetables, FM, and samples. And I believe it's 4 synths in one. You can have 4 things going at once. You can organize these pads any which way you want them. $366. That's a certified deal, baby. All right, what do we got here? Arturia Matrix Brute? They're still selling this thing. Arturia Matrix Brute for $1,444. Arturia Mini Freak for $449. Arturia Micro Freak for $285. That's a deal. Now the ASM Hydrosynth Silver Chrome Edition, $1159. That's a pretty good deal. I love the Chrome. I might trade my Hydrosynth Deluxe for the 49 key Chrome, actually. I got to think about that. I got some things to think about. Or I might just buy the Chrome and add it to the collection. We'll see. We got Native Instruments Machine. Don't know much about that. $769. I don't think that's a deal at all. But maybe you guys do. You let me know. Yeah, they're giving away some of this stuff. You're right. Electron Syntac machines. 10% off, baby. $859. Let's check out the Syntac. Let's get her going, bro. Cool, 12 tracks. 12 tracks, capable of some very unique sounds. All right, tactical MIDI, you should get that, bro. Pick up the Syntac. That's for tactical MIDI. What else we got? The Waldorf M. Let's see it. How much? Wait a minute. What did he say? Machines 1? I should rewind to see how fast it is? What do you mean? The setup? Nope, no time. Sorry, bro. Got to keep rolling. Anyways, the Waldorf M, $12.99, and Waldorf Quantum Mark II. Ooh, that's a deal. $3,859. That thing usually retails for $5,000 plus. Let's hear it. All right, so I can't lie. I want the Quantum 2. I want the Quantum 2. So in my lifetime, I'll probably try to acquire the Quantum, although I heard the screen on it absolutely blows, and sometimes it falls through the machine. Maybe not the Mark II, but the Mark 1 screen apparently blows. All right, and this is the last one. Moog Messenger is now on sale. $675. $300 off. $315 off. Listen. I think I got to get a Messenger too, man. It's such a good deal to own a Moog monosynth. Everybody I know who's got the Messenger says it's a powerhouse. I just don't need it right now, and it's ugly. Yeah, what did he say? Chaotic Noise. Yeah, I agree. Everybody I know who has one. Echo's got one. Machines has one. Hans Vold has one. Twin Cities Oxygen has one. You have one. I believe DJ Wojtek, if you're still here, do you have one? Everybody that owns the Moog Messenger says that it is absolutely an insane killer deal at the price. And the fact that they're selling this for $675 now, if you don't believe me, just look. $675, that's an insane deal. So you guys should all go pick up a Moog Messenger immediately if you haven't already. This friggin' Geddy Lee here was on sale for $3,000 last week. $5,000. Crazy. Osmos, overpriced. Solmar Pulsar, not interested. Nanobox FM, $333, not interested. Keylab, not interested. What else? That's it, man. That's the deals. All right. I got to go get some supper, man. Thanks for joining me. That's the show for tonight. We started off tonight with the epic UDO Domino. All right, expensive synthesizer, but I do believe it's one of the craziest synthesizers ever made on planet Earth. I believe it's going to go down in history as a future classic, and I think that the bro, I don't know his name, if any of you know his name, from UDO, puts a lot of heart and soul and passion into these projects, and every synth he's produced so far has been absolutely legendary, and I can only imagine that this one is going to be just as legendary. All right, that's that synth show. You guys take it easy. I got the roll. Slow, slow.